You guys, oh my God. I have not, it's been 2 weeks since I've done a YouTube video. I couldn't tell you the last time I did a live. I need to plug my phone in. However, don't have kids. No, have kids. But all I've been doing is running around Sacramento. Hi, Dre. Andrew vlogging. Karma, I miss you so much. Hi, Kiki. Y'all, this summer has been an adventure. Hey, Monty. Do not travel during a pandemic. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. Monty, I will. Leave a comment and I will check out your music. Hey, punk rock. Christina. Okay. So, Mother, here's the thing. I will post it. I might leave it up, but I might post it to my Patreon. It just depends. It depends on how crazy we get today. Because I don't know about y'all. It's a Saturday. I ain't got nothing to do. We could talk all day. Hey, Deeper. Thank you so much. I miss making content, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I miss making content. There's been a lot going on. And there's been a lot. Dre, I've been a busy mom. And Miles, he's not even with me right now. He's in LA with his dad. He is in LA with his dad right now. So we've been giving him a really great summer. So that's what it is. So what should we talk about, y'all? Because I feel like I've missed out. I mean, not missed out, but I've seen some things, but I haven't been able to give my perspective. Right, Sam? Right. And I would like to post, but if I'm on vacation, vacation is it. I know. And Miles is so happy, you guys. He's so happy. But Sam, I feel you. So what do you guys, first of all, okay, let's talk about my shirt. This is my Juneteenth shirt. It says I'm black every day, but today I'm blackety, black. So that's my shirt. Chris! Wow. Oh, you took your kid to Paris. Okay. Okay, Dre, let's talk about that. So I had seen the little palette and I was like, is this real? I didn't think, first of all, I didn't think he was posting or, doing new things. There's one little square that I thought was cute. And it was the bottom right, that dark blue, that was pretty. Other than that, nope. The rest of it, no. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, that's all he has is the nerve. He thinks his white privilege will still, no, sir, not happening. All right, come on, Chris, bring it on. Speaking of Jeffrey, bring it on, Chris. All right, so you guys are not going to like what I have to say about James. You're not. James Charles is white. And white people, they get redemption. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying that I think white people deserve it, but James Charles will be fine. James will be fine. James, in my opinion, and also probably because of my age, he deserves a redemption because he was so young and blah 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 blah. But he even said when he was younger, he's like, "Oh, I had to grow up faster than everybody," and it was like, you should not have said that. You shouldn't have said that. Um, and I cannot speak for gay men, but James was probably I don't know how to I don't know how to say it, but James probably was forced, and I don't again, I'm not a gay man, but he was famous, he was white, he was I don't know. You guys don't want to hear what I have to say about James. Do I think James needs to be famous? No. No. I do not think James needs to be famous in any type of way because he said himself he had to grow up faster than everybody else. But the way he came back, I didn't like that. But guess what? He's gonna be okay. The same way that Jeffree Star was okay. I would like to believe that James is not going to be like Jeffree, but the MySpace people allowed Jeffree to be who he is today. Audra, hey sis. But does that make sense? Right. So the way that I grew up with Jeffree Star is the same way that y'all are going to grow up with James Charles. However, I'm praying and I'm hoping that James understands, but that might just be something in his head. I don't know. I know. Oh, wait, how do I do this? No, I want to show it. Oh, here it is. Hold on. There it is. Right. Same. I do. I hope he learns his lesson. But based on his videos, I can't. I cannot. Karma said, my theory is that he's seen how that man gets away with it and said, let me pull what he got away with it. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I messaged him and I was like, hey, just let you know, like, this is what you need to do. Because I'm like, I love people. And I'm like, let's be better. He didn't message me back. So, okay. Oh, here we go. He has or he hasn't. I don't know. I would like to say that he has, but I refuse to be the person that's like, no, he's changed, but he hasn't shown it. Nor has he, he hasn't learned. He has not. It's a lot. I feel like somebody said something about Gabby. I'm sorry, y'all just started bombarding me with questions. Y'all, I was in New Orleans. Oh, here we go. Can we talk about how quick All right, let's talk about Gabby Hanna for a second. So, Gabby Hanna, I didn't know her on Vine, but she posted a video on YouTube about Black Lives Matter when Black Lives Matter first was like a public, political, whatever. Gabby was the only white person to talk about Black Lives Matter. And I was like, oh, she gets it. And when she posted that video, She lost so many followers. And my whole situation was like, I mean, she's a person of color, but she was the only white person speaking about Black Lives Matter. And so I was like, I mess with Gabby. I like Gabby. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Then Jessie Smiles and all that other, the Curtis Lepore, that came out. I love Jessie Smiles. Jessie Smiles is a person of color. Is she white? Yeah, but she's still a person of color. She's Cuban. And Jessie understands her white privilege. And Jessie is an amazing human being. Jessie has donated to me. I love Jessie. Jen Dent, they're all amazing people. Gabby does what she has to do to like stand out. And I realized that when she decided to be like, to talk about Black Lives Matter. But was she doing anything for Black Lives Matter? Nope. But Jessie Smiles was. Jen Dent was. Gabby is just not a good person. And Gabby uses her ADHD to be like, oh, woe is me. Jeffrey doesn't even do that. Jeffrey Jeffrey will say some things like, oh, it was in the past. Gabby won't even say that. It's crazy how they're the same, but they're different. Gabby's not a good person. She's not. She's not a good person. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. If you have time. Ooh, Jimmy Snow. The Rachel. See, the Rachel Oates thing. Gabby was just mad because somebody said she didn't like her book. I didn't really look into it, but that's it. Gabby is a person of color. She is. Ooh, can y'all tell me her ethnicity? But she's a person of color. She's like, I think it starts with an A. But yeah, Gabby is she's a person of color, but she's white. Hi, Xylee. Allie, I miss you too. Hi, Jeff. How was your protest? There it is, Lebanese. Gabby is Lebanese. She's a person of color. Because she'll sit there and be like, you make fun of my nose because I have a Lebanese nose because she's got like a little hook in her nose. All right, I'm Black and my nose is wide. What does that mean? You still have white privilege. I do not. Because people will look at you and be like, oh, you're white, but you just have a oddly shaped nose. They'll look at me and be like, you're Black, period. They don't care about my eye shape, my nose. They don't care. My chin, my lips, they don't care. She's from the Middle East, but I'm pretty sure it's Lebanese. Let's go, Jeff. Come on, ally. None of them are canceled. They got backlash. They're all still making disgusting amounts of money and complaining that people are mean to them. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. They want to be like, oh, they hate me because but you're still white and you're still making white money. White passing. Thank you. Yeah, she's white passing. And she's said that before. I think she said that in her Black Lives Matter video, how she's white passing. Like, y'all, Gabby is more dangerous than you guys think. Like, we know the Jessie situation. We know the Trisha. Even the Trisha situation, that doesn't bother me. It's the Jessie situation for me. No, she will not. Nope. How? She made another white woman. Okay, and like I said, Jessie, she's Cuban, but Jessie is also white passing. Jessie is Latina, but Jessie is white passing. She made another white woman upset. A pregnant white woman upset. How is she going to bounce back from that? Let me know. Yep. That's exactly why she, like, again, Gabby is white, period. But her proximity to whiteness is where she is because she was like her body shape, she was thick for a white girl. And it was one of those things where, like, oh, black guys would talk to her because she was thick for a white girl. But black and brown people are naturally shaped like that. So Karma said, no, nope, no way. She hasn't posted in over a week. Hey, Queen. Look, just ask me a question. I'll tell you. It was supposed to be because it was like what, like 98765. But then Jessie came back and was like, Gabby, I'm tired of your shit. And what was the other little white boy? Joey Graceffa, and was like, I'm tired of your shit. And she didn't know what to do. And I hope she leaves the internet. And I'm not saying forever, because I'm not going to lie. When she was on Vine and when she first started YouTube, she was interesting. But now that she's done what she's done, people are tired of her. They're tired of her. See, I thought Jessie was white until I heard her talk. She sounds like Kathleen Lights. Yes. Jessie Smiles is Cuban. Jessie Smiles' first language is Spanish. And then her husband, Nassim, his first language, I think, is French. Ooh, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's French. And then they had Noah, and Noah, po baby, but I think what Jessie was saying is they were going to have Nassim speak just French, and then Jessie was going to speak English and Spanish. But they wanted Noah to, like, his first language to be French. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't see Gabby coming back. Yeah, no, not at all. What burns me is the fact that the performative channels don't seem to be bothered that Curtis is scurrying around the actual. Curtis Lepore is disgusting. And if you guys don't know, like, the Jessie Smiles, the Jen Dents, even like there was like a collective group of all these like little white girls that used to do story times. And Jessie Smiles was one of the first ones I found. There was another one. Her name is Olivia Cara. Anna Campbell. Who else was it? I mean, it was just like a handful of like white girls that used to do story times. But Jessie was the first one I found, and she was so funny. And I was like, oh, I like her. But then and again, like, I hate to say it, but it was a bunch of just like white girls, because in my algorithm, there were never like black girls. There was Paris. Paris was the only other story time person who I used to watch. And this is back in the day. But Jessie, Olivia, and first of all, Olivia Cara, like, I love her, but like, do you guys know who she is? No, you don't. Because she didn't like feed into the Tana Mojo. Like, Olivia didn't feed into all of that, and Olivia like broke off onto her own, and I still follow her and I'm proud of her for that. But all them little white girls, but Jessie was my favorite. But yeah, you would have never known that Jessie is a person of color. I mean, yeah, she's white, but she's Cuban. She's disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting. Nastiest person in the world. Somebody had posted on my Twitter and was like, oh, something about James, Charles, and somebody else. And I was like, to be completely honest, Anna is worse than like all of them put together, in my opinion. But they all deserve the same treatment. I'm not saying that like, oh, because Anna did this and James didn't do this. They all deserve the same treatment, but Anna is the worst. Anna Campbell is disgusting. She is disgusting. Yeah, she's literally a criminal. The fact that she had 3 of her ex-girlfriends to get together on in a video to be like, I was abused by Anna Campbell, and then she still tried to be like, well, that's not what happened, and I bought Kaylee this, and that. Still doesn't mean anything. Still means nothing. So, all right, hold on. Here we go. Anna Campbell is she's a YouTuber, and I don't know if you remember, maybe like 3 years ago, Tana started a collab channel called Trash. And it was like Colin Berry, Sierra, I don't remember her last name, and a bunch of like other random, they were all white except for Colin. Colin was black, but Colin's mixed. So there were no like black people or people of color except for Colin on part of Trash. Long story short, Trash did not last very long, but Anna like kind of like tiptoed her way into Trash because it was all about like story times and this and this and this and that. And Anna, I think, was dating Natalia Taylor, yeah. Which she got Natalia addicted to drugs. You guys, it's a lot. And she got Natalia addicted to drugs. And I think Natalia was part of Trash. And then Anna would like sneak her way into being part of Trash. And so it was like 5 days a week, somebody from Trash would post like a story time. It was a lot. It was a lot. And that's why it's so hard. Watch Sloan's video. There's a lot with Anna. And if you are like, it's very triggering. I'm talking sexual abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, abuse in general. It's really bad. And then Anna comes back on and she's like, well, I have mental illness, and I used to punch myself because I was so mad at the way that I treated them. Yeah, after you beat the shit out of them. Yeah, no. Colin was actually like I love Colin. And the fact that he came out and was like, hello, like, this is what it is. Here it is, Siley. Yep. All of it. Her last girlfriend, Kaylee, I think Anna's like 27, 28. Her Kaylee, when she met her, was 17. And even said in like text messages and was like, I can get her to fall in love with me. What? Not gonna lie, I did for half a second. I did. I did for half a second. Thank you. Everybody needs to be held accountable. And that's why, and again, like I said, you guys aren't going to like me for what I have to say. All victims deserve justice. Yes. But I'm not going to say I'm on the opposite side of James Charles and his victims, because I am 100% on the side of victims. But like, I don't know. That's how I'm going to say it. If James went to jail, would I feel sad? Mm-mm. Because that's what he deserves. But yeah, all victims deserve justice. See, yeah, I did. I watched Tana and I didn't know. I'm like, I'm grown. And I watched her. I did. I watched her. And I don't know why. What name? What names? What names are you stealing? People who are sorry don't hit themselves. They seek treatment and change their behavior. No, she's not. Because like what would happen is something would happen, whatever. She'd be on drugs and she would be high, and then her girlfriend would say something stupid like, "Oh, look at that pretty girl on the TV." And Anna would like start punching herself and be like, "How could you do this to me? This is your fault. I punched myself because of you." Like, it's really bad. Okay, here's the reality. As long as not only their fans stay subscribed and all the people who hate watch them, they will keep making money. I agree. And I know I'm part of that problem. I unsubscribed from Anna a long time ago, a very long, periodically time ago. And then she would post something and I wouldn't watch it, but I would immediately just like download it so I could watch it. So she wouldn't get the view. But there are people who will hate watch and they don't think of just downloading it. Psychological abuse, absolutely. Absolutely. Jeff said, "Hey, Audra." Who do you think Jeffree said lied about him and his again, I couldn't even he posted. Wait, which one? The last video that I watched about Jeffree was maybe like 2 months ago. Yes, Allie. Click on the video, press pause right away, and then you download it. There's a bunch of places that you can just upload the video, but don't give them the view. Do not, or what some people will do is they'll go to Twitter or somebody else will upload it, but do not give them the view. Do you think Tati has this kind of views because of the content? No. Thank you. I'm sorry. Do you guys watch Tati because you like her content? I've never watched Tati because I thought she was good or amazing. Never. No. I'm not. Period. And that's why, like, Jeffree got views. That's why James Charles got views. That's why Tana Mojo got views, because they weren't boring. Tati is boring, period. Does she know what she's talking about? Yes. Is she boring? Very much so. Period. And white people get away with this all the time, being mediocre. How come I don't have the same views as Tati? I'm just as mediocre as her. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I at least have a personality. She does not. If I'm compared to any white person, I'll give myself Laura. I'll give myself Laura Lee. I'll give myself Laura Lee. But there's no way I could get her numbers. Why? Because I'm black. Thank you. Who else shimmies besides me? Right? See? A fifth. Like, she gets millions of views for doing what? Like, me and Audra have had this conversation before. As much as I want Black excellence, because I think Black people are amazing, I would love for Black people to just be mediocre and up here. White people are allowed to be down. You can't even see where I'm pointing and be way up here. Y'all remember the TikTok trend where it was like, was it Meg? The thought shit? Hands on my knees, I'm a thought shit, right? And all them white people were like, because Black people were like, no, we're not giving you, we're not giving it to you. And white people were like, I mean, it was right there. It was right there. Hands on my knees, right? That's all you had to do. But they were like, white people can't do shit. White people can't do shit. But Addison Rae was on Jimmy Fallon, offbeat. Thank you, Xylee. All right, I love you. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one. Here it is. I'm fighting for it, Audra. I'm fighting for it. Like, Black people will make up a dance to, give me a eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Black people will put a choreographed routine to that, and white people will steal it and act like they did it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Black people will make it work. They couldn't follow directions. Hands on my knees. They couldn't even do that, and they was doing this. I can't. No. No. Baby, we could have came up with something for the hokey pokey. And it tells us what to do, but we would have came up with something like you put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, but it would have been something better than this. You do the hokey pokey and we would have figured something out. Period. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. That's probably why I don't try as hard as I do. But that's why I go so hard for people like Jackie and Nima and Alyssa, because they do, oh my God, the work that they do. Couldn't imagine. Could not imagine. I couldn't imagine doing so much work to get what they get. And I look at Addison Rae going and getting 45 times more. I can't do it. I cannot. I couldn't do it. Dre and I were talking yesterday about how white YouTubers payroll, the big rec. Dear thing Isis, call me Isis. Burr, it's cold in here. I know you don't think a white girl made that shit up. I know you don't. Jackie is beyond talented. Jackie does the most. And people will be like, well, Jackie, blip. No. Mm-mm. But then they want to credit Jeffree for what? For what? Not a single ounce of talent. I want to see a Black person get credited like Addison does. I'm not hating on Addison because, I mean, get your bags. Like, if they want to pay you to do that, cool. I am not mad at it. But pay Black people to do the same thing, please. I'm going to Sephora sometime this week. I couldn't even tell you the last time I shopped at Sephora, but I'm going. Right. Tina is amazing. After 10 years, it took Jackie 10 years to get 1 million subscribers. But then, like, you got these white men who get on the internet, and in 2 years, they've got 30 million subscribers. Make that make sense. And you know what? You probably will not like what I have to say about Jacqueline. You probably won't. I have no feelings towards Jacqueline. That's it. I have no feelings. Not good, not bad. I have no feelings towards Jaclyn Hill. Her bronzers, yeah, shit. But then whatever happened to her, like her being abducted, what is it? Abducted. There we go. That was really sad. And I feel for her. But I just have no feelings towards Jacqueline at all. So Jeff said, is a Brazilian bum cream worth the price? And Allie said, no. Yes, and she's boring. She's boring. Like, who? Okay. So, like, again, even like Kathleen Lights does more nail stuff, but Kathleen Lights is way more like exciting than Jacqueline. Again, I have no. Hey, Ray. But yeah, I don't care about. I don't have not a single thing about Jacqueline. I am very indie brand friendly. Lunar Beauty, Manny, chef's kiss. Mira Beauty, chef's kiss. Drench Cosmetics, chef's kiss. Like, I don't understand how people are like, oh, like, I want to buy this. The only Pat McGrath. That's all I got. Oh, and oh my God, what is her name? Starts with a D. Danessa Myricks. Yeah. I didn't purchase it. Somebody sent it to me. But Danessa Myricks, beautiful. Stop buying from these boring white people who don't care about your range. Do you guys remember when Jackie came out with her palette and all the white people were like, oh, I can't use her eyeshadow. Why can't you? You know how to blend? Can you blend or can you not? Yep. Danessa Myricks. Amazing. Audra's about to launch some stuff. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. I am. Make sure you use my code. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, Dre. Use my code. Because you ain't ready. And you know what, Chris? I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to say, oh, you need to forgive, blah, 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 because Manny was directly involved with your abuser. And I'm not going to tell you to be like, oh, just give him a chance. No, I refuse. But as somebody who was not directly involved, I feel like Manny has changed. I don't even think Manny was that person. I think if anybody, Shane is the one that you need to look at. But again, I'm not going to tell you. And it's exactly, yeah. Question everybody that Jeffree has hung out with, as you should. As you should. Because what Jeffree did to you is, there's no way. There's no way. And I'm so, so sorry. You don't have to forgive Manny, ever. You do not. And this is my opinion, and you don't have to take it as is. I feel like Manny may have been, and like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I feel like he may have been a victim of his own. But that's just my way of thinking, and you can hate me for what I just said, but you don't have to forgive Manny in any type of way. And I'm here to let you know that. See, there's another one. Yep. Same Sam. I get it. I totally get it. He was friends with and I'm that type of person where I'm like, there's no way in hell that you hung around with somebody who's so violently racist as Jeffree, and you never heard him say anything wrong about. No, you heard him say it. You heard him say it, and either you were okay with it or you were to the point where you're like, well, should I let him get away with it? I get it. I 100% get it. You know what? I don't even know what to say about Jacqueline and her bronzers. I think if Jacqueline would have just posted the two little palm-colored girls, but why did you post that black girl looking like dust? Why did you post that? Please let me know. Please let me know, because it wasn't cute. And you know it wasn't cute, but you were trying to be inclusive. But how is it inclusive when it looks like ash? Ooh, that made me so mad. That made me so mad. And again, like I said, but it's not my place to say. It's not my place to say, because I'm not a victim of Jeffree. And I can only imagine how you feel. So, like I said, if you never want to forgive him, don't. And if you want to, like, tell people who appreciate him or whatever, if you don't want to support them, that's fine. That's up to you. And if people are true allies, they'll understand. They will understand. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let me know. Let me know when you post it. Please let me know. Ashy, Dre, ashy. Oh, was it? Okay, again, I was on vacation when this happened. Did she do what was it? The hot girl summer? Is that what it was? Baby, I got you. The money she lost out on from those who were willing to try it. Then she's like I said, if she would have just don't include the black girl's arm, she would have been fine. She would have been fine. You have a lot of support, Chris. That's what I'm gonna say. You have a lot of support. I'm gonna have to watch it. Like I said, I ain't been home. This is the first time that I've just been like, all right, I can sit down, I can and I've missed you guys so much. I've missed you guys so much. Like I've been like on Twitter like here and there, but I've missed you guys a lot. But yeah, Chris, we love you. We do. And as many people who like that man, there are more people who don't. Just please know that. There are so many people on your side. Yeah, just imagine it like Trump supporters. You know there's a lot of Trump supporters, because they're loud and they're like, "Oh, Trump is my president. He won," and blah blah, and they like to say these outrageous things. But like the people who know, we're literally right here with you. Please don't ever feel like you're alone. Please don't. Yep. I did not. Was that with the what's her name? Normani? I'm old. I'm old. I'm old. Is that what you're talking about? Because I am team Cardi B. I think Normani is younger than I am. But what I heard was okay. Yes. Nessa! Hi, friend. I need to watch it too. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do because I haven't I've seen do you guys call it GIF or GIF? I say GIF. I've seen some GIFs. But from what I've heard is Normani is like an amazing dancer and singer and like whatever. And she did a collab with Cardi B. That's all I know. So, hey, Nessa, where you been? Okay, so I need to watch it. Okay. All right, Sam, I'll watch it. I will watch it because, yeah. You guys like my friend's mug? As pro black as I am, Friends is my favorite show. Oh, okay. I got a problem with Cardi B. First, she calls black women roaches. Then she apologizes and marries Offset. And beats up some black women because she has a cheater. Okay. You know what? I'm going to be very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. Cardi B, to me, is black. And she has a lot of internalized racism. And she's one of those people, because she's Dominican, right? She's one of those Dominican people that are like, I'm not Dominican, or I'm not black, I'm Dominican. And it's like, but you're black. Because me easily, baby, when I tell y'all, when I was in New Orleans and I ran across somebody who spoke Spanish, I'd be like, soy dominicana. And they believed me. So baby, if you speak English to these white people, they're gonna think you're black. Period. Because the difference between me and Cardi B is the fact that she speaks Spanish. She's Afro-Latina, period. And I like Cardi. And then I'm not gonna get into the misogynoir and all that other stuff because men. So I'm not gonna get into that. However, that's just how I feel personally. I feel like there's just a lot of internalized racism with Cardi B. But again, that's just me. Like, when I was in college, my major was Spanish. So if I speak fluent Spanish, people are not going to think I'm just black. They're going to think I'm Cuban or Dominican or whatever. They're going to think I'm not American based off of the language that I speak. Like, there are brown Mexicans, there are brown, like there, and there's also white Mexicans, and there's also white, like there's white Latinos and whatever. She's got a lot of internalized. But that's just me. Yes, she's black. Yes, Cardi B is black. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, she speaks Spanish. Cardi B. When you speak Spanish, that's where the Afro-Latino comes from, because ethnicity and race are different. You know what I'm talking about, Dion. You speak French. People look at you, they won't, I don't know how it is in Canada. So maybe I'm just speaking from like the United States. But people in the United States, like, if you're black and you speak something that's not English, they automatically think that you are not from the United States. Or even if you're white and you don't speak, if English is not your first language, they don't consider you American, because apparently English is your first. Not here. I know there's no national language in the United States. So if you speak anything but English, because ignorant people think that the national language of the United States is English, if you speak something different, you're no longer American. You're no longer American. Like, I'm 1000% American, I guess. And if I were to speak another language to somebody else, they would assume that I'm not from here. Yeah. Love it. As he should. Right. I definitely understand the colorism aspect of things 100%, but up here, yeah, it's only in the United States. White supremacists are racist to anyone who doesn't fit under that pure white American umbrella. Yeah. Absolutely. Hi, Dion. Welcome. Speaking of the USA, the White House is investigating the native. That makes me sick to my stomach, Chris. That makes me sick to my stomach. Because that's in Canada. That's happening in Canada. But yeah, like, have you guys ever heard like that, I guess, joke? And it's called, like, if you speak 2 languages, you're bilingual. If you speak 3 languages, you're trilingual. If you speak 1 language, you're American. And that's kind of what it is. Like, only people from America will go to another country and expect everybody to speak English. You know what I mean? Like people will go to, like, people will leave the United States and they'll go to Japan and they'll be like, anybody speak English? What? In the United States, I'm assuming that's where you're from, we didn't have to start learning a second language until high school. And you only had to do 2 years, and you didn't have to be fluent. You just had to pass. That's the United States. Like I said, you speak 2 languages, bilingual. 3, trilingual. 1, you literally live in the United States. It's very sad. It's very sad. So, in Pennsylvania, oh my gosh. And people like, say you're speaking any language. You can be speaking Russian, you can be speaking native, you can be speaking Spanish, and a white person will turn around and go, speak English. This is America. I know. I know. So, all right. I speak English, but I have two favorite languages, Spanish and ASL. And for a while, I used to think like, I don't care who taught me. You know what I mean? Like, if you know Spanish, you could teach me Spanish. If you know ASL, you could teach me ASL. But what I was forgetting is like, no, no, no. I want to learn from a native person. I want to learn from a person who, you know, their first language was Spanish. Me being where I live, I would prefer like Mexican Spanish because I don't live anywhere near Spain or Argentina or, I would like to speak more of South American Spanish than European Spanish. And then ASL, American Sign Language. I live in America, but I would like to learn from a deaf person. I don't want to learn from somebody who learned it and then be like, guess what I can do? I can, it. It's been a lot of unlearning, you guys. It's been a lot of unlearning. Hi, Athena. So, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And if you Google like ASL meetup spots or whatever, and because it's a community, it's like, because the deaf community it's very segregated because hearing people refuse, I'm not going to say all, but they refuse to communicate with the deaf community. And so all you have to do is like look up, deaf ASL meetup spots and you kind of just hang out and then they'll eventually invite you in. That's how I started to learn. Hi, Casey. I have never been to Mexico and I live in California. It's very sad. My daughter knows ASL. Her school has deaf students, so beautiful. Okay. So this was kind of cringy, but when my son was young, I mean, before he could even talk, it was what was called baby signs, but it wasn't baby signs, it was ASL. And so I would teach him like milk and like are you ready to go and please see, I don't even remember because once he's learned, then I just started talking to him in English. Milk, more, and it helped so much. It was because kids can't form like the word. It was amazing. But because I speak English and I was able to just start speaking English to my son, and I just stopped with the ASL because it was easier for me. So yeah, that was me. Oh, Japanese. That's a good one. So again, like I started young, but I never finished it. And so like Miles is 10 now and he'd be like, Mommy, can we start Spanish again? And I'd be like, all right, yeah. And somebody said something about, yes, music, telenovelas, cartoons, all of that. And no matter what language, they're going to pick up on it. And I wish I would have, like when Miles is younger, I wish I would have just kept him like watching his shows in Spanish, but it was lazy on my part. That's kind of when it comes down to. It was very, very lazy on my part. And Portuguese, if you speak Spanish, Portuguese, a breeze, or vice versa. But I think when you can speak Spanish, you can speak Portuguese, French, they're all kind of the same. But I think the hardest one is Dutch, maybe, or Finnish, or something like that. Telemundo is the best. Oh, there it is. And Italian as well. Spanish, Italian, French, Portuguese, the easiest. And it's easier to understand than it is to speak. You think French is hard, Adrian? Okay. All right. Savannah Silver learned Japanese from her husband. Black people speaking Japanese is so cool because, yes, I agree. But yeah, besides English, Spanish, and ASL, those are my two. Isn't that one of your languages, Dion? But yeah. I think if you just like immersion is the best way to learn. You have to immerse yourself in the language. Like you have to forget your whatever language you were born learning. And nobody really talks about like Swahili or like those Creole. Nobody talks about those languages. Those would be some fun languages to learn. And that's why, like, when you have a kid, teach them now. Because when you get older, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's harder. It's harder. Oh, okay. And it's hard, Dion? I didn't know French was hard. Oh, okay. Well, Dion said it was hard. Adrian said his Italian is better than his French. All right. Karma said first languages are Spanish and Portuguese. Okay, so how hard was it to learn English? Because English is stupid. I think I was like in my like early 20s. It was before I had Miles. I was probably like 22. And I used to volunteer at this place, and I used to teach Spanish speaking adults English. And they would ask me questions like, well, why is this? And I'd be like, because it is. Like, English is stupid. English makes no sense. None at all. None at all. So my French is passable because it's all I know bonjour. That's all I know. Oui. That's all I know. Oh, okay. All right, Sophia. Okay. Yeah, because English is stupid. It makes no sense. None at all. Yay. All right. I only speak English. Yes. The lazy R we use here was the hardest in the. Give me a word. The lazy R and the. What do you mean? Thank you, Dre. It don't make no sense. Swam. What? It's one goose, two geese, one moose. Why isn't it two meese? Yeah, it's two moose or mooses. I don't even know. Oh, Thursday. Okay. Okay, got it. No, we can't because there's no proper English. No. Okay. Okay, so that Thursday 3 got it. Not American. We do not stop it. Do you guys want to hear a story from New Orleans? Because I got a little feisty. So, what do you think about people and parents that don't believe in the vaccine but are strict on mask wearing? Because my dad and my family aren't asking the COVID vaccine, but they believe. I'm okay with that, to be completely honest. I'm okay with, as long as you're wearing a mask and you're social distancing. I think you're doing better than somebody who's just like not wearing like not vaccinated, and yeah. So I'm okay with that. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 options. So one is the man that I had to cuss out about masks. 2 is the man who sexually assaulted a woman. And 3 is this girl who wanted to go bull riding. So 1, 2, or 3. Masked man is 1. Sexual assault man is 2. And I promise you, the sexual assault is a good ending. And 3 is the bull riding woman. So 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. I didn't break anything from Lunar Beauty. I lost an eyelash. Okay. The asexual. I think you guys would like. Okay. I think you guys will like the sexual. Okay. Okay. Jeff said all of the above. All right. It sounds like you guys want the sexual assault man. I think some of you guys have maybe seen my tweet, but you guys have to hear the story about what happened. And I'm going to actually show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the video while we're here. But I have to get it ready. And you're not going to see any sexual assault. I promise. I promise. Okay. I'm going to show you the video because you guys will love the video. All right. So I was out on Bourbon Street. And if you guys know nothing about Bourbon Street is, I mean, it's just a lot of like entertainment. And you have, I mean, just people dancing. There was this one guy who had like a bearded dragon on his head. There was another guy who had like a big like Britney Spears python on its neck. I ran away from the python because I don't do snakes. However, there was this girl. Let me find the video. And she was beautiful. She was thick, very thick, and she had on, you know, the TikTok leggings. She had on the TikTok leggings, but it was like a TikTok like jumpsuit, and she was, y'all, she was fine. And so so she was dancing and everybody's recording her and they're like, hey, hey. And then, hold on, I gotta find the video. I'm gonna find the video, hold on. But then like this dusty, crusty, wait, is this it? Here we go. All right. First of all, like, right? So she was, I mean, okay, and I mean, we were recording for like a long time. But before that, this dusty, crusty, nasty man, because I don't know if he thought because of the way she was dressed, the way she was there, I don't know. This man, let me get okay. So say this is her booty, right? This man took his hand and went down her booty. Y'all, I grabbed that man's neck and I said, ha! And he was like, I said, don't you ever touch her. I said, do you even know her? And he goes, I know of her. I said, oh, really? What's her name? And he was like, he said, I said, yeah, exactly. I said, don't you ever touch her like that again. And I kind of like nudged him away. And then after that is when I got that video right there. But like, are you kidding me? But when I grabbed him, because I'm all of 4'11", and I grabbed him by his neck and I snatched him over, and like he stood up, and then a group of like men like surrounded, and they looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, "So what you going to do?" And he kind of backed up, yeah, because you ain't gonna touch me, you ain't gonna touch her again. So we're done. We're done with this conversation. And so I walked up to her afterwards and I said, did you know that man? She said, I ain't never met that man a day in my life. And I said, all right. So I got her Instagram and I said, is it okay if I post you on my social media? She said, girl, do what you want to do. But yeah, I was just like, what the? Like, if men have anything, it's the audacity. I could not believe what I was seeing. Oh my God. And he was just as small as me. And y'all saw how like beautiful and big she was. But it was so gross. He like took his hand and like the finger was going down the crack. Baby. Because the way I grabbed that neck. Oh yeah. Hold on. Yes. So these are my new nails. These are my new nails. My son wanted me to do, he goes, can you get a rainbow or unicorn? This is my unicorn nail. So, but yeah. Yes. Come on, Karma. 4'11". Menning. Oh my God. But my whole thing is how many people just watched it happen because you know how it is. Like, I mean, it was just a circle and she was the only one in the circle and that man just walked up. But no, I grabbed him by his neck. I hope he won't ever do it again. I hope. I thought I did my job, but yeah. Like he literally just sexually assaulted that woman. But I'm glad I did something because if he would have tried, like I got the attention of like a bunch of other men that looked at him like, so you gonna do something again? So that was the best I could do. I tried. Like I said, grab her by, oh yeah, that's why I grabbed him by his neck. It was, oh my God, it was so disgusting. I shouldn't say I wish I would have gotten it on camera, but the way that she was just having fun, why would you even want to disturb that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you want to she was just having fun. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping. I told Dre and Karma a story about the time I came from out of town in a skirt and had to go straight to work, blah, blah, waitressing. And it was packed. And see that, like, what makes you think that because somebody's dressed the way that they're dressed, that you have, like, you could touch their body like that? Sure will. I'll try. We will try. We will try. Because I sure did. The way I grabbed, and like I said, he went no bigger than me. Like, sir, you're 5'2". She don't want you. I promise. I promise she don't want you. Yes, the entitlement. It was so gross, you guys. It was so gross. But yeah, I'm gonna have because I got a lot of Instagrams this weekend, a lot. But I will when I figure it out, I'll put it on Twitter so you guys can follow her on Instagram because she was just living her life about that side. I've met Kevin Hart. She didn't want him. She did not. But yeah, I'll put it on Twitter. But yeah, because I asked her, because we all about consent here. I said, can I post you on my social media? She was like, yeah, girl, go ahead. Not that I have like a large following, but like I tried. He wouldn't. He would not. Let me tell you another story. So a couple of years ago, my friend had a baby and it was her first time out. And we were, just chill. We went to a bar, we're just hanging out. And this guy was like, hey, can I get your number? Do you want to come home with me? Blah, blah. And she said no. And I was talking to his friend. And he kept going, so no, no, just like put your number in my phone, put your number in my phone. And she kept going, no, no, please don't. You guys, there's something wrong with me. I ran and I jumped and I did like a boom in his chest, both of my feet. I ran, I jumped, I went like this, boom in his chest. And I said, she said no, stop talking to her. And he got up off the ground and was like, okay, I'm sorry. All you had to do is walk away. All you had to do is walk away. I'm a little feisty. I cannot get over this. I can't get over that. You keep telling me that he's little. I can't. What else was I supposed to do? She kept saying no, and he wasn't listening. I did a whole karate. Yeah, boom. Both of his feet, boom, in his chest. I didn't know what to do. He wouldn't take no for an answer. And I'm sure he won't tell that story. Oh, you remember the time that a little person karate chopped you in the chest with both of her feet? I can't. I know you told me that, but like he's smaller than Ludacris? Because Ludacris is little, but I can't. Ice Cube I can't. Does that mean his son is 5'1"? Mm-mm. Thank you, Dion. Thank you. Because men think they can get away with everything. And, well, I am technically a little person. If I was like 2 inches shorter, I could actually get a little handicap placard. Yeah, let's talk about her. So, before we talk about her, can we talk about Squirt Sally? I can't. Bye, Chris. We love you. We love you so, so much. Remember what we said about you, and we love you so, so, so much. I don't want y'all to go look up Squirt Sally, but y'all, Squirt Sally. She has to be embarrassed. That was embarrassing. I had nobody to talk about it with. Squirt Sally. I just hope she goes into like hiding. I hope she goes into I really do. That was so scary. Oh no. All right, we'll go here. So, did you guys see? Okay, we're talking about Victoria's Secret Karen, but did you guys see McDonald's Charisse? She was a Black woman who probably did worse than what Victoria's Secret Karen did. She was mad because they didn't have the right flavors or whatever. And she walked up to the McDonald's people and ripped the girl's mask off and threw it down. And then she started apologizing and she was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just not having a good day. And then she went and filled up her cup with like water or whatever. Then went and filled up her cup with water or whatever. And then one of the little white employees, somebody named her Peggy, but Peggy did what needed to be done and beat the shit out of Charisse. And a lot of people were like, well, if she was white, no. At that point, it wasn't even a race thing because Peggy beat the shit out of Charisse. I don't know what happened after that, but people were afraid to even touch Victoria's Secret Karen. They were afraid to touch her. But the people in McDonald's, they were not afraid to beat up that Black girl. I mean, did she deserve the beatdown? Absolutely, because she was a mess. But nobody wants to touch the fragile white women. Nobody wanted to touch the fragile white woman. And if she would have just got her ass beat, she would have been fine. But that McDonald's girl got her ass beat. And again, I don't even know what happened after that. She got her ass beat and probably left. As most people would have. Thank you. Then why'd you leave? Why are you so upset to the point where you can't even handle yourself correctly in a McDonald's? She was mad about whatever, but the way she ripped that girl's mask, and the employees handled themselves well until Peggy beat the shit out of her, and I was like, good for you. Nobody wanted to touch that white girl. And the fact that she laid down on the ground and was like, she's recording. What? Like, you're weird. Not quite. A lot of people are saying, well, she might be on the spectrum and like she was just having a mental breakdown and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so when that Charisse girl at McDonald's, I commented on all of them and I was like, she's on the spectrum. She was just having a freak out. Yeah, it sounds dumb, doesn't it? No. In that part where she was like, get away from me. And she's like running towards the girl who was recording. And she even admitted, she said, I was afraid I was going to lose my job because of the way that I acted. Well, if that's not the consequences of your actions. Here it is. No. They're not. Black people are not allowed to have mental breakdowns. At all. At all. Exhibit A. I've had quite a few been fired from jobs because of it. But white people are allowed to have mental breakdowns, but I'm not. Which one? No, she was not. You know what, Mitchell? Goodbye. Thank you. Ugh. Right. But like the fact that she went to McDonald's when she was having a bad day, but then like ripped off. I'm sorry. If I'm having a bad day, I'm probably just gonna cry. That's it. I blocked him. I blocked him. It's fine. She was antagonizing her. By what? Recording her? That's antagonizing? It's okay, you guys. I blocked him. It's fine. I blocked him. I blocked him. I blocked him. The whole thing is baffling because what was even her reason to start freaking out? What is she? Nothing. Like, even if say the girl who recording said, "Shut up, bitch," and then the girl turned around and freaked out. Shut up, bitch does not mean you lay down on the ground and go, "She's recording me." No. Period. Period, period, period. I just scheduled a date, you guys. Thank you, Dion. Thank you. Because, like, again, even if the girl said, "Shut up, bitch," and then started recording, and the girl, "Shut up, bitch," does not mean you hit somebody. Even if she called her a ranch rooster, even if she called her, like, what is it, a napkin American, that doesn't mean you hit somebody. Because that girl, it was on camera. She hit her, swung at her. Then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, I might lose my job." Tired of people. Not over some panties. Not over some panties. Again, I do not care what the black lady said first. Does not excuse that white woman from trying to hit her. And you know what I heard ranch rooster from? I heard it from another white woman. A white girl was so mad at another white woman and was like, "You ranch rooster." And I was like, "Ranch rooster?" And I wrote it down. Let me see. And if you hit, that's it. And the thing that pissed me off the most is that the cops came and did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. Are trousers underwear? I thought trousers were pants. Yes. Excuse me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, let me know. I have a whole list. And I can send it to you because there's there's more than ranch rooster, napkin Americans. There's a lot. What's her name? Head of the Hoochies on TikTok. Snow Possum. That's another one. Chalk Children. Okay. I have not heard that one. Chalk Children. Okay. Kind of like that one. Like I said, I heard ranch rooster from a white woman and I was like, I feel like I can laugh at that. There was another one. Oh, I just heard it. I think it was like French Fiend, or yeah, French Fiend, I think it was. I got to look at my list because I made a whole list. Karen got mad because a black customer told her to just stand 6 feet back, please. Oh, pants are underwear. Oh. So when I go to the UK, I shouldn't say pants. I should say trousers. No, Chalk Children is actually hysterical. That's actually hilarious. Chalk Children, pants or underwear. Okay. Interesting. You guys want another story? Good to know. Let me know if you guys want the mask man or the bull riding people. So 1 or 2, mask or bull riding? So 1 or 2, mask is 1, bull riding is 2. Ooh, so mask. Ooh. Not 1, then 2. Y'all doing too much. Both. All right, give me 2 seconds. I have to pee. I'll be right back, and then I guess I'll do both. I was gonna save them for like story times on my channel, but what I'll do is I'm gonna make this on my Patreon so you guys get to hear all the stories. And if people want to hear it, then it's up to them. Actually, no, I'll be fine. All right, I'll do one first. One was a masked man. Okay, so we'll do one first. So in the South, I was in New Orleans. People don't wear masks, period. I mean, you have to wear them in the airport, but you go like down French quarters. If you're outside, you don't need them, whatever. So there was this man, this old white man, and he wanted to make a post, like, like sit, like make, it was like a table. He had this big cutout of like Joe Biden in like an orange jumpsuit, calling him like Sleepy Joe or like whatever the Republicans call him. And so people are walking by, and I promise you, they're not giving him any attention. They're not giving him, write it down, Adrian. They're not giving him any attention. And people are just walking back and forth. And I had seen him because we walked down the French quarters. Anyways, we were walking back, and it was like a meeting point between me, my cousin, and my mom. So we're standing there. I was not wearing a mask. We're outside. I'm fully vaccinated. I was with my cousin who's not vaccinated. So she was wearing a mask. And this man, we're literally just standing in the corner, minding our business. And he looks at us and he goes, "Why are you wearing a mask?" And I turned around and I said, "Excuse you?" He goes, "You heard me." And my cousin looked at me and was like, "What did he say?" I said, "I got this." And he goes, "Why are you wearing a mask?" I said, "Why are you wearing that dumbass hat?" Because it was like the Abraham Lincoln hat, but it was like red, white, and blue. I said, "Why the fuck are you wearing that dumbass hat?" He said, "Because I want to." And I said, "And she's wearing her mask because she wants to." And he's like, "Well, I just care about people, and she's doing more harm than she is without wearing the mask." I said, "According to who?" And he goes, "Who are you to question my stupidity?" And I said, "Sir, nobody called you stupid. Nobody called you stupid." He was like, "Well, you're questioning my stupidity." And I said, "Actually, I'm not. All I asked is, why are you wearing a hat? You asked why she was wearing a mask." And he's like, "I just care about people, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "Well, she's doing more harm." And I said, "Her body, her choice, right?" And he was like, "Well, I said, "Yeah." And so I pulled out my phone and I started recording. And he was like, "Well, I could do that too." I said, "Then do it, bitch. Then do it." And he was like, "Well, yeah, well, what? Well, what? Record. You can record me all. I don't care." Because I promise you, I said nothing about him being stupid. And then at the end of our little conversation, I said, "You have a fantastic day, sir." And he was like, "Yeah, exactly." Who's like, I can't with these guys. Wasn't nobody. But my favorite part is people were walking past him, and they saw his whatever, and they were purposefully putting their masks on. And I was like, "Yay." But why did he act like, I could not understand that question? "Why are you questioning my stupidity?" And I was like, I'm confused. And here's my thing. Was I reckless? Yes, absolutely. Um, outside, I didn't wear a mask, but anytime we went inside, I wore a mask. But yeah, and mainly because when I was outside, I was like eating or drinking. But yeah, thank you. When I went to go get my nails done, I was the only I mean, not even the people who were doing the girl who was doing my nails wasn't wearing a mask. It was me and maybe like 2 other workers who were wearing a mask. Not a single person getting their nails, their feet, nobody was wearing a mask, and I was just like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." I have it on camera because I kept going, "What? What'd you say?" And I was like, "Sir, nobody called you stupid. Nobody called you stupid." And he was like, "Well, you're questioning my stupidity." Yeah, sure. Sure. If that's the road you want to go down, sure. Not and again, I mean, but yeah, like outside, I did not wear a mask. I'm fully vaccinated, but inside, yeah, always. Yeah. Like, and especially like when we would get into like an Uber or like on our way to the airport, and if obviously in the airport, but yeah, I just see Nessa, I should have said that. I should have said it. But yeah, where are you? I just couldn't believe those are the words that came out of his mouth. I can't believe you're questioning my stupidity. And I promise you, I never called him stupid. Never, never. Because he's stupid. Like and I told him, I was like, you're embarrassing. I was like, you're out here for what? For what? You're not getting paid. This is embarrassing for you. And he had nothing to say. He was just an old white. He was probably Trump's brother. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like I said, like, even though I'm 100% vaccinated, like, I'm still, because no, because they'll say they're vaccinated. And like, every time I came across a person that like I was talking to, I'd be like, are you vaccinated? If they said yes, all right, cool. If they said no, I'd be like, well, why not? And we would have the conversation. But I'm not going to force anybody to get vaccinated, but I don't know. But yeah, that man was. I'll have to post it on my Twitter because I posted on my Snapchat, and somebody was like, "What's going on?" So when you hear me going, "Sir, nobody called you stupid. Sir, nobody called you stupid." That's what I was talking. That's who I was talking to. Because I was like, literally, nobody called him stupid. Please be careful, Adrian. I've been fully vaccinated since May 20th. But yeah, be careful, Adrian. Yeah, but please still wear your mask because out here, because you can't ask somebody if they're vaccinated or not. And people will be like, so are you can't ask. I mean, unless you're in like a local whatever kind of setting, and people will tell you, they're like, no, I'm not vaccinated. Yeah, and they should be I don't know. I just feel like even if you are vaccinated, you should still wear them. And like, I mean, like I said, I was outside. I have a lot of pictures of me without my mask on because I was outside. Ooh, late February. I couldn't get it back then. Actually, no, I could, but I was traveling and I didn't want to get sick. I'm part of the problem. Yep. Yep. Keep it with you at all times. But people, I promise you, people don't care. I promise you, people don't care. Yeah, that part. Because, like, on, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday or whatever, I started getting a cough and I was like, oh my God, like I'm dying. But my mom got bit by something and she thinks like that might be it. And I was with my mom all like for a week. So I don't know. So I don't know. And then, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'll tell you guys the bull riding story. And she can catch. Yes, you can. However, you won't die if you get it. You know what I mean? It did, Allie? Oh no. I don't like that. And that was before you were vaccinated, huh? Oh no. Yep. Not the not the health secretary. Wow. What was your worst symptom? Nessa, you don't want to know what I went through today. I was literally like sobbing in tears because I was like, I have COVID. Um, because because out in the South, there's no such thing as allergies, apparently. And I didn't sneeze, so I have really bad allergies, like 365 days a year. And so I went out there. I didn't need to take a Benadryl, a Zyrtec, a Claritin, a nothing. And then the minute we flew into Texas, I was like, and then I got here and I was like, and my nose was like stuffy, and I was like, there's something wrong with me. And then my mom was like, I don't feel good, but it had everything to do with that stupid little bug bite that she had. Dre, I'll kill you. So this is what I had when I got the second vaccine. Lots of like I was like, it was really bad. Partially, you fully, you need to get another shot. Really, Allie? Oh my God. Baby, I didn't sneeze not one time I was out there. Not a single time. I didn't sniffle. I didn't nothing. Don't come to California. Yes. Somebody tweeted me that. Somebody tweeted me that, or I saw it on Twitter. I promise you, I didn't sneeze, I didn't sniffle, I did nothing. All right, we're here. Okay, but do you guys have allergy season? Because out here, I take an allergy pill every day. Now that I believe that. Because are you guys a valley? The worst. Oh, okay. So it's like a local thing. Okay, that makes sense. Always. And where do you live, Nessa? Mm-mm. Don't live here. Just don't live here. Oh, Texas. Okay. Oh, see, it's a different kind of allergy. Mold allergy. Nope. Mold allergies. I ain't got that, but it's all pollen for me. Oh, got it. Okay. So you guys are at the Valley. San Antonio. Got it. I was stuck in Austin for a night. What? Nobody in Austin. Oh. Why? Look, don't come to California. Do not. Oh, the bull riding people. Chicago. Right. What part of California are you in? Because if you're anywhere between like Sacramento and the Bay, I'm sorry. Ooh, vlogging was just in Kentucky 2 days ago. But the pollen is different. I could probably handle that pollen for a little bit. A little bit. But yeah, I think I took one allergy pill when I was there. Yeah. Well, I was only there for, I mean, not even 24 hours. It was just to lay my head down because we got there. What day was that? Tuesday, and it was like a thunderstorm, and the plane was just like circling around. Then we had to land in Corpus Christi. Then we waited there until the thunderstorm was over. Then we flew back to Austin. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, Amber. We get that. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Right. There were a couple days. Okay, now it was different because out here, like during the summer, it'll be like there's fires. And so, like, you'll wake up and there's a bunch of ash on your car. Welcome to California. Unless you have like a spot that you park underneath, there ain't no reason to wash your car. There's no reason to wash your car. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. See? Yep. All right. I got one more story. Oh, thank you, Jeff. All right. One more story. So there were 11 of us on the trip. It was a girls' trip, and there were 11 of us. I've tried it. Doesn't work for me. There were 11 of us on the trip, and one of my cousins, two of her people came down. It was like her friend and her friend's girlfriend, right? And it was the last day for a lot of them, but I was still on vacation mode, right? And so they were like, "Oh, do you want to go out?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Yeah, sure," because I like to go out. So my mom was like, "Make sure you be careful, you be careful, be careful." And I was like, "I got you." And I was like, "I'll text you like every minute of the way. Like I'll text you when we get to each bar, blah, blah, blah." So I had to stay. Now, if you guys don't know, like I suffer from like alcoholism, but like that night I had to stay relatively sober. Like I couldn't let my guard down because if I let my guard down, then who knows where I would have been. So my mom kept going, "Be careful." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know these people." So I'm like, I have to be careful because I don't know who they are. So we walked down Bourbon Street, and the guy was like, anyway, or the girl kept going, "Hey, I want to ride a bull, like the mechanical bull." And I was like, "All right." So we walked down Bourbon Street, and I promise you, every single bar we walked by, she'd walk in and go, "Where's the bull? Where's the bull? Where's the bull?" I was like, if I hear about this bull one more time, I'm gonna stab myself. So, anyways, finally, We walked. I don't know how far we walked, but we walked very far. I think we had like maybe like a drink and 2 shots. We finally get to, well, I don't know what they had. And and so I don't know how much they had to drink. I know how much I had to drink. So we finally found the place where they had the bull rides. And I was like, oh, thank God. So we go upstairs. You have to go to the bar to pay for the bull ride. And there were so many people that were like, because I'm a very friendly person. And they were like, and I was like, I ain't getting on nobody's bull. And they were like, no, you should get on. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I was like, it kind of looks like fun. And I was like, all right. I said, if he pays for it, I'll get on the bull. So we get to the bar. He pays for two bull rides and like a drink or whatever. I don't know. So we're standing in line because you have to have the ticket, right? We're standing in line, and there's this girl standing behind me. She was so cute. She was like 23 years old. She's very, very, I mean, again, I'm 4'11", but she was very tall. She was probably like, I don't know, like 5'11", 6 feet. And she was, I don't want to call her fat because she wasn't fat, but she was just, like heavier. And so we're just having, regular, and she was a lesbian. So we're just having conversations about, like what it's like to be, like a lesbian and, like not small and blah, blah. We're having this conversation, right? So then I turn around and I'm talking to some other people. And I turn back around and this girl is sobbing. And I was like, are you okay? And she was like, I don't want to talk about it. And I said, no. What happened? She goes, your people were talking about me. And I said, whoa. Yes, I showed up with them, but those are not my people. If my people made you cry, those are not my people. And I said, what did they say? And she goes, I don't really want to talk about it. And then her friend who was gay was like, they were talking about her weight and her sexuality and da 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 da. And I was like, oh, really? I said, all right. So the girl who kept talking about, oh, I want to ride the bull. I want to ride the bull. Baby, by the time it was time for her to ride the bull, she was so drunk she couldn't even get on the bull. Hi, Audra. She couldn't even get on the bull. So I went over to the guy who was like doing the, whatever, the bull, whatever. And I walked up to him and I said, are you in charge of that? And I was like, or do you just, he was like, oh no, I have fun with these people. And I said, all right. I said, that girl right there. I said, make sure she has a shitty time. He was like, all right. She was so drunk, she couldn't even get on the bull. We spent the entire night walking down Bourbon Street, her begging every single person, where's the bull? Where's the bull? Where's the bull? Where's the bull? And then she started talking shit about this beautiful girl who was just minding her business. And yeah, so I have the video and I'll show you guys the video. Like she would literally like try to get her leg over and would just literally just like and fall off the bull. And I was like, and then like when she kind of got on, like she would sit up and the guy would start it at the slowest pace and she would just like fall off the bull. And I was like, that's what you guys fucking get. So we walked down. So, I mean, he let her try about 5 times to get on that bull. Oh, and she was like, put me on Facebook Live. And I was like, okay. So we go downstairs and I met this couple, Shannon and Marcus. And I went downstairs. I left them. And I was like, I've never been so embarrassed in my life because she assumed that because we showed up together that I'm just like them. And I was just like, but that's not who I felt. And I just felt so bad. Like, and I found her on Instagram. Like whatever. Long story short, they were like, we're leaving. Cause I was talking to the girl who they were shit talking. And they were like, we gotta go, we gotta go. And I was like, actually, I'm talking to my friend. Y'all can go. And they were like, no, you said, and I said, I'm grown. Y'all can go. I'll call my mom right now and tell her I'm not leaving with you. And they were like, well, what do we do? And I said, you know what you did. Goodbye. And for their last sentiments, I just bought them a drink and sent them on their way. And I was like, you guys have to go. And I sat at this bar with this couple, a girl and a guy who I've never met, and we had the best conversation. They were so sweet. I got the girl's number. We're friends on Facebook. Yeah. And I was like, but I told that girl, I said, I promise you I am not with them. Don't associate me with them. Do I know them? No. They're friends with people that I know, but that doesn't mean that I know them. And I was, and at the end of the night, I said, can I please just give you a hug? Because I promise you, whatever they said, that's not who I represent. So, but all that talking, and she couldn't even get on the bull. You guys, I was so mad. And then, but I made him waste his money because I didn't even get on the bull. He paid for me to get on the bull, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to get on. And I sat there with that man that was doing the bull thing, and I was like, go faster. She couldn't even get on. Couldn't even get on. Oh, I was so mad, you guys. Y'all, I was pissed. Like, I'm supposed to be the obnoxiously drunk one. Nope. She was. Don't know. Don't care. They probably won't, but again, I don't know and I don't care. What are they going to do? I have the video. And again, like, they weren't my people. They weren't my people. Like I said, there were 11 of us. And it was like me, my mom, my aunt, and then like a couple of my cousins, and then like their people. They probably don't even remember my name. They asked me my name so many times that night. And then we walked into this one place and they had like these necklaces that had like the penises and the boobs. And I asked the dude, I was like, you want some boobs? And she looked at me and she was like, you gonna ask my man if he wants some boobs? And I was like, your man doesn't even know how old you are. Because I asked her, I was like, how old are you? And she was like, I can't tell you because he thinks I'm in my 30s. I can't make this up, you guys. I can't make this up. She was like, yeah, he doesn't know how old I really am. And they've been together for like 3 years or something. I was like, okay, no, I can't. Right. And again, like I said, I was with people that I knew, but all the people that I knew were tired and they wanted, because they were traveling the very next day. And I was like, but again, I had to make the decision to stay sober, which I mean, you know what I mean? I was not belligerent. So I had to make the decision to be like, all right, I have to be the adult person out of y'all 50-year-olds, but all right. So very, very, it was so weird. But yeah, she was like, yeah, we've been together for like 3 years and he doesn't know how old I am. And I was like, oh, yes, I did. I sure did. The very next day, they came to my room and I was like, let me tell you about your people. And I told them everything that happened. I showed them the video and everything. And my cousin was just kind of like, okay, all right. I don't know what happened after that because they all left that day. So I don't know what happened after that. But yeah, I let her know. I did because I told my mom, and then they came into the room, and my mom was like, "Sharita, tell your cousin about what happened." And so I told. It was really sad. But yeah, and that's why I told my mom, I said, I'm sorry I didn't come. Oh, and then when they came home, when they went back to the hotel, they had seen whoever, and they're like, oh yeah, she didn't want to come home with us. Yeah, but did you tell them why I didn't want to come home with you? And I had already texted my mom, and I was like, just to let you know, I'm not coming home with them, but I will be. Like, I'm with so and so, took a picture, sent my mom the picture. Like, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. The whole, it's just toxic all around, right? Like, they've been together for years. Oh, reading, writing, it's because, sorry, we're going to another, but Chinese, because they don't have the same type of characters as like English, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese. That's very, very hard. I would love to learn it though. Who? Have we talked about the man who has half the beauty community blocked? Who? It could be any. It could be any Adrian. Mm. Also, tell me your favorite Friends character if you watch Friends, and I'll let you know if we could be friends. Mm. Karma, we gonna agree to disagree on this one. On that, I don't know what Adrian's talking about, but that. Phoebe? Phoebe's my favorite. Y'all, I love Phoebe. See, this is why. This is. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. I can do Chandler too, but oh my God, we're all the same. I love Phoebe. Y'all, I love Phoebe. Right? She did. She made the show. Phoebe. Okay, good to know. It's a free energy. Ursula was a bitch. When she did the porn thing, threw me off. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, I like Joey too. Phoebe and Joey. I'm not a fan like Rachel. Ross, no. Monica, no. But Phoebe is my absolute smelly cat. I wish I had a guitar. Joey is a close second, not just because he's funny, but he doesn't. You remember the smell the fart acting? All right, I'll give you Joey and Chandler, but Phoebe's my favorite. I wish I had a guitar so I could sing "Smelly Cat" for you guys. Do you guys remember when she was pregnant and she did the drums? Smelly cat, smelly cat. Even though they're not your perfect, no, favorite cat. What is it? Oh, Lord. Oh, really? You didn't like them? Okay, I'm not going to lie. Nope. There it is. There it is. Thank you. So, if it were up to me, Monica and Richard would have stayed together. Period. Monica and Richard would have stayed together. Me neither. And everybody's like, oh, Chandler and Monica, that's so cute. And I'm like, no. Even though Kathy cheated on Chandler, I think Kathy and Chandler were the best. And Monica and Richard were the. Wait, no, what? What did you not like? Monica and Richard were my favorite. All right, Karma. So, okay. Who should have Rachel ended up with? Rachel and who? Okay, Rachel and Ross, I guess. All right. What about do you guys really think Monica and Chandler? No. Okay, so then who should have Chandler ended up with? Not he's he said Rachel should have ended up single. What about Rachel and Gavin? I thought that would have been cute. Yes. If Phoebe didn't end up with if Phoebe did not end up with Mike, I think she should have ended up with the David from Minsk, right? The science guy. That was his name, right? David. The one that yeah. David. Yeah. But Phoebe and Mike, I think were okay. Well, first of all, Paul Rudd is hot, so Jeff said Chandler and Joey. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. No, 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 no. Really? Mm-mm. They were too good of friends. Too good of friends. Yep, and she should have kept that name. Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. Banana Hammock. Do you know what a banana hammock is? Yeah, it's a funny name. It's a Speedo. Thank you. No. Because he's not problematic. I would have liked Phoebe and Joey better than Rachel and Joey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me show you. When I was in New Orleans, I was wearing my pivot shirt when I got caught in a rainstorm. And it just started pouring rain. And I'm getting wet because I'm going to go take a shower. Oh, you guys are used to this. Oh, no, I'm not. There's my pivot shirt. Yes. I thought it was weird too, Dre. I have an Ohio. Yeah. I tried to vlog, but like I just get into my moment and I just like put my phone away and then I'm just like and then I just live the moment. Hated. The fact that she was like, "Oh, you can't hang out with your ex-girlfriends." Okay, I kind of get that. But the fact that it was like, "But your ex-girlfriend lives with your sister." Like, no. No. Mm-mm. Nope. We don't do Emily on this channel. We don't do Emily. Yes, we don't. She was. So we all agree that Phoebe's the best. Got it. And people will be like, well, Phoebe like lied to her friends and Phoebe did it. Phoebe was literally the best friend. Because actually, like, yeah, I think Phoebe was the best friend. And the only reason why they wrote her off is because she got pregnant in real life. Fun fact. Oh, and did you guys know that Lisa Kudrow literally could not go to London because she was pregnant? Like, the entire cast went to London and she didn't get to go because she was pregnant in real life. So that became a thing. Okay. I don't think Ryan Reynolds is that attractive. I'm sorry. He's not ugly, but I don't think he's that cute. Well, of course you knew it. You live there. True Friends fan. Jeff, stop it. I know she can go at any time, but like she couldn't go with all of her cast people. I know that. But like, how would you feel? Thank you, Audra. Thank you. He's not cute. Thank you, Sam. He is. Like he's not ugly, cause like I yeah, he's not the long horse head. But Paul Rudd is fine. Like he's like 50. And y'all know palm colored people don't, unless they, unless they're like problematic, they don't age well. You like Ryan, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to judge you, Adrian. This is a safe space. Paul Rudd is fine. That's a fine white boy. Y'all don't want to know the white boys that I find fine because y'all going to judge me. You're going to unfollow me. You're going to call me problematic. You're going to call me all types of names. Y'all don't want to know my well, if you know me, you know my number one white boy, but I can't change it. Some things just can't change. I'm sorry. I'm still 14 on the inside. How? But Ryan Reynolds, we like? Is it a UK thing? I'm confused. No, you have to guess. Audra, shh. Okay, but 14-year-old me can't get rid of. No. No, where did you come from just spilling secrets, Rose? Now, where did you come from just spilling secrets, Rose? Just spilling all my secrets. Sorry. Michelle! Look, it didn't you didn't grow up how I did. Okay, some of y'all did, but you didn't grow up how I did. It was an accident. It was an accident. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. If I knew if I knew now or if I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have because like he had the ramen. Like it's like trying to break up with somebody for like, that you've been in a relationship for a very long time. We've been in love since I was 14, 12 even. I'm 36. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, who told him that was okay? Who told him that was okay? Because I did not, even though we were in a committed relationship. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. And here we are years later after he's cheating on his wife with black women because he obviously loves black women. I feel bad for Jessica. I mean, Jessica's the victim. Duh, we know that. Like, I knew Justin was different because back in the NSYNC days, they would ask like, "Oh, who's your celebrity crush?" And like JC would be like Cameron Diaz, and Joey would be like Julia Roberts, and then Lance with his gay ass would be like, I don't know. I don't even know what he would say. He would say somebody that was like Madonna, like, and then Justin would be like Janet Jackson, and Chris he would say somebody old, like I don't know, like Shaka Khan, and I was like, oh, so Justin loves black women, and then come to find out, Justin loves black women, and I was like, yes, and then he married Jessica Alba, which Jessica Alba is beautiful. I like Jessica Alba because she's like naturally beautiful. Like she doesn't wear makeup. She's not, she doesn't. She ain't got the boobs. Whatever. She's beautiful. I'm not mad about that. But we know. But they all said like stereotypical what they, what they liked. Like like JC and Joey were just like typical like white girls. You know what? Thank you. That one, Beal. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Yes, she is a Latina one. No, I know I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I always get they're both their names is Jessica. But it still don't change what I have said. Cuz like I said, Joey and JC always said just like some typical white girl. Justin always said somebody black. Chris said somebody old, and Lance said somebody that was like a gay icon. Always. Who's your favorite? I love RuPaul. Like, Lance, we know you're gay. We get it. We get it. She did. Jessica Biel has no personality. Was Jessica Biel was the one in the one with Heath Ledger, right? Right? I know, Dre. I know you do. I know. No. The movie, the one with Heath Ledger, the movie. What was the movie with Heath Ledger, It was based on Shakespeare. Um, it had a number in it. Yes, you did. Oh my god. Yes, you did. I'm gonna look it up. Somebody look. Y'all gonna tell me 10 things I hate about you. Oh. Thank you. All right, I'm racist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're white girls. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But okay. At least you guys brought me in because that's what I was talking about. Jessica Biel was only in Seventh Heaven. I'm so no. No, I really thought that was her. I'm sorry. And this is why this is going on my Patreon. This is exactly what I'm so sorry. Okay, see, because they're both just like cute little white girls. Oh, okay. Yep. Nope. All I know Jessica Biel is seventh. That's all I know. Seventh Heaven. Julia Stiles. Sorry. I knew it had a number in it, but that's still the wrong girl. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Call me racist if you want to, but I thought they was the same. Summer Catch. I used to watch that until that white man was abusing all them little girls. But he's not in jail. Bill Cosby, well, he's not anymore, but oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Bye, Michelle. What night movie she been in? Actually, let's look together. Jessica Biel. Whew. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. The fact that she married. This girl ain't been in the movies. Shock and Awe. That's the last one. That was in 2017. She was in Hitchcock. I like that movie. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Blade Trinity. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'll Be Home for Nope. 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 Who said something about Freddie Prinze Jr.? Freddie Prinze Jr. was actually very attractive. I'm sorry. I think the forgettable white girl is Rachel Lee Cook, but Rachel Lee Cook is fine as shit. She kind of brought out my non-straightness. Rachel Lee Cook is fine girl. Oh, is that just me? Okay. Keep that to myself. Yes. Okay. I had seen somebody post something on Twitter and it was like, oh, they were talking about Devin Sawa and Christina Ricci, and they were like, "Oh, that brought out like my bisexual whatever, whatever." And I was like, "But what about Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook?" And oh my God, she's all that. Yo, Rachel Lee Cook is fine as shit. Really? Really? No. No. Same. She is fine. She's all that. The first time I saw her, she was Marianne in Babysitter's Club. But she's all that, and I don't know what else she was in, but I just remember her from She's All That. Okay, I'll take that, but hold on. No, 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 no. Jeff, that's how I know you're gay. No, no. Okay, it must be. No. Kirsten Dunst? No. Period. Really, Nessa? You didn't think she was that cute? I thought she was beautiful. Denise Richards is fine. Denise Richards is fine. They cute or whatever. Rachel Lee Cook is, that's kind of what did it for me. And I was like, am I attracted to women? She's cute. She's very cute. I still cannot believe I confused Jessica Biel with Julia Stiles. I think Julia's cuter. Kirsten Dunst is not cute. Claire Danes is not cute. I think probably because Julia was like in a black movie. You know what I mean? Are you talking about Sarah Michelle Gellar? She's not cute either. And I was a cheerleader at the time that Bring It On came out. Well, gymnast kind of cheerleader. Kirsten, I was looking at Gabrielle Union. Thank you. I was looking at Gabrielle Union. But wasn't she also Marianne in Spider-Man? She was cute then, but and Claire Danes was only in Romeo and Juliet. I'm going pee. I'm done with you, Allie. I'm going pee. Look at my wall. Look at my wall for 3 seconds. Y'all doing too much. Ooh, you guys are funny. All right. I agree. Oh my God, I forgot about that. My So-Called Life. Oh, leave Sarah leave Sarah Michelle Gellar alone. She's just a regular looking white girl. I'll take Natalie Portman. You know what? I think with Natalie Portman, I think it's just because she has like a natural, like olive kind of, yeah. And then Angela, if you're a Friends fan, you don't care about her. Is she pretty? Yes. She stole Brad Pitt from Jennifer Aniston. Oh, and I just watched a movie on Netflix. It was called Mother's Day. You guys actually should watch it. It's called Mother's Day. It's on Netflix. It's got I wasn't expecting Jennifer Aniston. I was literally just like laying down watching just like stupid movies on Netflix. It's called Mother's Day. You guys should actually watch it. It's got Jennifer Aniston in it, and it's a good movie. And I cried like 5 times. I don't know why, but I did. Period. Is she beautiful? Yes. Does she have a nice body? Yes. But like, Brangelina was a thing, or not Brangelina. Whoa, they were not a thing. Jennifer and do you guys remember the episode when Brad Pitt was on Friends? Do you guys remember that? Brangelina should have never been a thing, but they became a thing like when they were filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Ha! Yes. 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 What was his name what was his name, Dre? Uh Brad Pitt's character. What was his name on the show? Oh yeah, it was the Thanksgiving. What was his name? You'll come up with it. You know what? You know what? Call me out for it. You can. You totally, totally can. I'm not just mad at Angelina. I'm mad at Brad. Yeah, I'm mad at Brad too. You can call me out all you want to. But I just wanted them to work. You're not wrong. You call me out. Yeah, go for it. Was not Jason. I do. But like also, let's go back to here. I don't Jennifer went through a lot after and this has nothing to do with Angelina, but Jennifer went through a lot. Like Jennifer never had a kid and I know she wanted to have kids. It's all Brad. It's all Brad. But not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna say I've been that girl. Like I'm never like stolen a married man, but I know how easy it is to be like, hey, married man, come talk. I know how easy it is. I know how like men are that's why I can't do men. I can't. Like that's my thing is like just men are just men. And yes, we are team Jennifer. And yes, we can blame both, but yeah, men are just men. Ugh. It wasn't Jason. Will. Thank you. It was Will. Yep. I mean, Brad was a piece of shit. But then also, we can't blame Jennifer for going, well, you knew what you got into, you know? And I think that's another reason why, like, I shouldn't say I blame Angelina, but like, I feel for Jennifer more than I do. Yeah. And yep, she did. She gloated about it and was just like, yeah, we fell in love on the set while he was still married and rah, rah, rah. Why would she say that? Why? Yes, yes. And I think that's the reason why I was just like, ew, like gross. Like, at least pretend to be the side chick. Like, if you're going to, like, and like, as a woman, or I mean, I shouldn't say as a woman, but like, if you know, like, it's not hard to like lure somebody from their relationship. All you got to do is be like, hey, and if they want to talk to you, they want to. If they don't, they don't. Like, so, like I said, that's why I like men. Not at all. Not at all. And then they like adopted all those kids, and where's Brad? Not taking care of them. Yes, yes, yes. That's what. Yep, he is, because he got with Jennifer Aniston, got with Angelina, and like I said, they adopted all those kids together. And is he taking care of those kids now? No, no, he's not. No, he is not. He's not. Is he still cute? There's no way he's still cute now. Girl, and calling them all names, Chadwin, Caden, Selena. Like, what? Let's look up if Brad Pitt is he still cute? I mean, he ain't ugly, but yeah, Jennifer Aniston, and then and to me, the fact that he wouldn't even, because Jennifer wanted kids, but he refused to give Jennifer kids, and then had 100 kids with Angelina Jolie. And I was like, really? And Angelina, like, yeah, she's pretty, but like, but she had to pay to look pretty. Like, she had to pay for those lips. Like, no, why would they? Why would they? Karma, we ain't going there. Well, okay, you're right. He's aged, but okay, let's look at white men who have aged and they still all right. We're not gonna talk racism. We're just gonna talk about white men who have aged that kind of look good. Like, my mom used to like, what's that white boy? Is it Clint? Oh my God, Clint Eastwood. But now, mind you, this was like in the 90s when he was like 112. My mom was like, ooh, he's so attractive. I was like, Clint Eastwood, Mom, what is wrong with you? But like, George Clooney? Let's look up George Clooney. That's a fine white man. Like, he still looks good. I think he does. Tom Selleck, Richard, he's another fine one. You don't think she paid for them? You don't think she paid for them to stay that way? No? All right, I believe you. I believe you. Okay. Y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but John Stamos isn't. He's like Italian. He's like spicy white. It's not white. But Paul Rudd. Yes, we did talk about Paul Rudd. Tom Selleck is fine as shit. Okay. All right. I believe y'all. Even in like Leonardo's younger days, I just thought he was just like average. I didn't think Leonardo DiCaprio was fine. I just thought he was just like a nice looking white man. I'm sorry. Who else? Yeah. Okay. He's Greek. Okay. Thank you. I was like, because I know, I mean, he white. I gotta look him up. I'm sorry. George Clooney is my favorite white boy. Yes. Leo does look better older. Look, Dre, go take a shower. Sunny who? Mm-mm. Not Sunny Bono. Oh, Maurice Bernard. All right, I'll look up. I don't know who that is. But like, we could have so many like black men that are like 50 plus. But that's just me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, why am I in Wikimedia? Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse from Full House. Where's his pictures? Oh, General Hospital. Okay, okay. All right. Who else? See, Allie. He's all right, but he's not what. Oh, he's not what? Is he white? Oh, he's not ugly. Like Maurice. Maurice ain't ugly. You know what? So, Allie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how old you are, but I grew up in the time where like light skinned guys thought they would where light skinned guys thought they was the finest and da da da. And Shamar was like the height of that. And I was like, I mean, if I were to say Shamar Moore is ugly, I might as well like strike me down dead because he's not ugly at all. But see, Morris Chestnut. Mm. And then like I'm kind of like with Jesse only based off of his morals because Jesse Williams, like when he first made it big, whatever, and he had a little, he had a little dark skinned wife or whatever, and I was like, oh, he's so fine, blah blah. And then like they got a divorce, and I don't know what he started dating, but he didn't start dating darker women, and I was like, oh, but Jesse Williams is fine. Like I said, Shamar is kind of like, but hold on, let me go. My baby, that is a fine ass man. Blair Underwood, tell me he's ugly. Tell me he's ugly. And still looks good. Okay. I will give you that. Yes. Oh, y'all know who I'm obsessed with? I'm going to show you the picture. Y'all probably going to think I'm a sellout. Oh, he's so fine. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, how can you not love this? How can you not love? Oh, tell me he's ugly. Tell me he's ugly, please. And then the fact that his wife's ex-husband is Lenny Kravitz. What? Tell me he's ugly. I will fly to you and punch you in your neck. He was so, I don't know what he looks like back in the day, or I don't know what he looks like now, but he was fine back in the day. For no reason. For no. Oh, that was a fine man. Take it back. You think he's overrated too? That is a fine man. That is a. Adrian, the minute I see you, I'm punching you in your neck. I don't know how tall you are, but wherever I can reach, I'm punching you. All day, every day. Adrian, you got a mob against you, babe. You got a mob against you, baby. Okay. I can do Keanu. Keanu is nice looking. I won't call him fine, but I'll call him nice looking. Not even a little bit? He is attractive. Okay, since we are all kind of Friends fans here, remember when they had like the top 5 list, where Ross was like, oh, you could put anybody on your list, right? The Rock would not be on my list. He would not be on my list. Is he fine? Yes, but he would not be on my list. How tall are you? Am I hitting kneecaps? Am I hitting ribs? I need to know. Mm-hmm. 5'9". Okay, I'm 4'11", so I might get like shoulder. So I might, I might sting you in the shoulder one time, Adrian. So tell me, shut up, Bret the Hitman Hart. That was the first white boy I ever fell in love with. I promise you. Karma, that was the first white boy I ever fell in. And then I found out he was Canadian, and I was like, oh, so he's like foreign. Bret the Hitman Hart. That in his prime, that is a fine white man. Really? I think he's just too like he's not ugly, but like I think he's just too like regular. I feel like he looks like every white boy out here. That's all. He's not ugly, but I get you, Nessa. I'm not mad. Tell me your 5. So if you are in a relationship and your spouse said 5 anybody, and it depends on like your sexuality, but like if you had a list of 5 people that you could have like a bruised leg. Oh my God, bruised leg. I have not seen you in forever. Tell me who your 5 people would be. So like for me, my 5 would probably be like 4 guys and a girl. But it changes. It changes. But tell me your 5 people, like as in Diggs. Yes. Tell me your 5 people, like if you were in a relationship and your partner said, tell me what 5 people that you could sleep with, and I couldn't question you. I want to know, what are your 5 people? Mine changes all the time. My number 1 and 2 never change. You guys guess my number 1, but can you guess? You won't guess my number 2. You will not guess my number 2. You will never guess my number 2. He's black, by the way. It can only be 5. Can only be 5. Okay, so you guys know my number 1, which is now And then my number two is always my number one, number two are always the same. But you'll never, you guys will never guess my number two. Ha! But I want to know y'all fives. Just like today. It doesn't have to be like forever. It can only be 5 Dre. Bruce leg. Oh my God. I cannot. I can't. Oh my God. It's been so long. Like back in like the Mark days. Wow. I miss you, by the way. Brett who? My second guy is black. All right. So Deeper Skin said Keanu Reeves, Gina Torres, Benedict Cumberbatch. Really? Tessa Thompson and Giselle. Okay, that's good. Who is the black guy from Leverage? Oh. Okay, so Bret Hart, he's not on my list now. Now, if you would have asked me when I was like 10, yes, he would have been my list. You're not that old, Nessa. Denzel is a good one. He used to be like my top, but then like all these like other guys and girls started kind of like, I don't just do YouTube. Clearly. Who's RR? Bad Bunny? The what? Never mind. Of course. And I appreciate you stopping in time for time. We're just talking, shooting the breeze. I was in New Orleans for a while and I told a couple stories and yeah, that's it. That is so crazy. Well, I'm glad you're still around and I appreciate that. Bad Bunny? For real? Okay. I'm old, so I ain't gonna say nothing about Bad Bunny. Oh, and also, you ain't missed nothing. Nothing. I promise. I guess I'll give you Ryan Gosling. Even Mendez is fine as shit. Well, duh. But you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't know. I feel like Beyonce is too like out of, I don't know. Like I feel like I would meet Justin Timberlake before I meet Beyonce. Nigel Barker, Channing Tatum used to be on my list, but then somebody said he looks like a thumb, and I was like, shit, he does. Idris Elba is fine as shit, but yeah, Jason Momoa is a good one. You guys have not guessed my number two. You guys, I promise you'll never guess my number two. All right. Because my changes like every day. All right. So 1. And this is not in any order, but Because y'all are like, Idris Elba. He's cute. Y'all aren't giving me fine. Oh. Duh. I think, yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. What's the one that what's her name? Tay, the other Chris one. The Chris that she's obsessed with. Not him, the Evans. He's cute, but Mark Wahlberg could get it. Now, again, if this was like maybe even like 10 years ago, AJ from Backstreet Boys, he was my number one for I like back in like one of my old houses. I had a wall dedicated to just AJ posters. Oh, I was disgusting. Yeah, that's the one, Evans. Yeah, Channing Tatum used to be so fine to me, but he's not anymore. You know who else? I don't think he's fine, but I like him. Seth, the high boy, the one that's always high. Not Seth Green, Seth, the other one. But he's also very pro-black, and that's very attractive to me. I'm looking through y'all. Ooh, yep, that one. Yep, Seth. Maurice Chestnut's fun. But yeah, Seth Rogen. Are you kidding me? He's funny. He's not cute, but he's funny and he's pro-black. And then, all right, thank you. Yeah, Seth Rogen. I didn't say he was fine. I just said I liked him. Zac Efron is your top one, Nessa. All right, I'm not mad at it. I'm really like trying to figure out my last one because I feel like no. I'm writing it down right now. You guys are gonna be like, ew. I'm obsessed with him. I'm like looking through y'all's. I'm like, I mean, Morris Chestnut, he's fine. I actually dated a guy who looked just like him. He was so fine, but he was weird. Kanye is aging well. You know who else is aging well? T-Pain. Fuck what you think. T-Pain is aging well. David Washington is cute. Oh, what's the other one? The one that was in what's the name of that musical? David, what's his name? David something. He's cute. Mario Lopez. He's fine. Yeah, see, and T-Pain is fine. Everybody's like, oh, you think T-Pain is cute? Yeah, you don't? He's not ugly. Like, show me on T-Pain's face where it's ugly. And if you say he's ugly, you're racist. There it is. David. He's fine as shit too. Which, yeah, he's cute. Yeah, he's weird, but he's cute. I just need one more. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 boys, 2 girls, and I just need one more person. But I'm like, Usher was never that cute to me. Really? I think T-Pain is cute. I don't think he's ugly. I think T-Pain is cute. T-Pain and Kesha? Huh. Like I said, I wouldn't put Beyonce on my list because, like, when would I ever meet her? Because obviously, and then what's her name? Chloe. Oh my God, Chloe's fine as shit, but she's too young for me. She's gorgeous. All right. No, Nelly has always been fun. No, I've got 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, that is. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, never mind. You're right. I put 1, 2, 2. All right, I've got my 5. All right, there you go. Those are my 5. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. You guys know it. Will Smith, even when he was goofy looking, he's always been like when he was that goofy on Fresh Prince, I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And he was not cute. But Bad Boys 2, okay. Do you guys remember? This is what did it for me. So, do you remember when Bad Boys 2, him and Martin Lawrence, and they were in the KKK, whatever, and they like busted out and they like did like they had their guns and his arms. That's what did it for me. But I loved him on Fresh Prince when he was like that quirky, like weird. Oh my God. Oh, Will Smith. Always. He's actually my number one, but y'all guess Justin first. But Will Smith is always my number one. Do you even really like me? Are we friends? He was cute in his goofy days. You know what I'm talking about when he like pulled out and then the arms and he had those muscles and I was like, yes. So that's it. And then like Jason Momoa, Meg Thee Stallion. Are you kidding me? And then Lupita Nyong'o. Like, what? Again, if you say she's ugly, you're racist. Period. If you say Lupita Nyong'o is ugly, you're racist. Yes, yes, yes. I do. I do. And you know what? Like Meg, like when it comes to Meg, first of all, she's gorgeous and her body is like, whew. But then the fact that people are like, oh, and they like hate on her, and I'm like, oh, for what reason? Like her body is fantastic. Like, and then Lupita, like it's not even just her body, but like her face. It there it is. Her face. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Her face is beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Will Smith is fine. Y'all just slip on him because y'all remember him from Fresh Prince when he was goofy and like, you guys don't remember him from Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2 and Hitchcock or Hancock and Hitch. Y'all don't remember him from that. And Meg is beautiful, but it's her body for me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not even wrong about that. Mhm. Yeah. And now he feels like dirt. And now he feels like dust. I mean, and obviously if I could pick like 100, I'd have 100, but yeah. Okay, okay, I feel it. Like I didn't think he was ugly because Will Smith has never been ugly, but I was just like, he's so funny, and he was cute, but he was not. I'm sorry, but he was not fine in Fresh Prince. He didn't get fine until he started doing movies. Period. Everything about her. Oh my God, shit. Oh, Lupita Nyong'o. Okay, okay. See, Nessa, we here. We here. But yeah, and people like leave out Will Smith, but I will never. Will Smith he's always my number one. People like, who's your number one crush? Will Smith. He is. He's my number one crush. I know. Like Meg Thee Stallion, and then like I don't know, just like everything about her. And I hate how men are like, she's too tall, then grow. Like I don't know what to tell you because her body like just oof, woo. I love Meg Thee Stallion. yeah. See, like he was cute. Will Smith was cute when he started Fresh Prince. And he was like, I think he was like 19 when he started Fresh Prince. So, and not a lot of 19-year-olds are fine. But I mean, you look at him now, that's a fine. Okay. Okay, but they keep telling me that Ice Cube is all of 4 foot nothing. I think Ice Cube's son is finer than Ice Cube. But that could be me. That could be me. I agree. I agree. I would have said Cardi B, but I mean, she's fine as shit too. But I like more of I like Meg more than I like Cardi. Okay, have you guys? Jeff? Did you watch Never Have I Ever season 2? I met Common, by the way. And if we want to talk like semantics, Common owes me a date. I met Common. I had a meet and greet with Common. And Common is that fine in person. I promise you. El DeBarge he's cute, but he's too light skinned. So let me tell you my story about Common. So years, I'm talking, I mean, over like probably like 10, 12, 13 years ago. I used to date this dude. He used to work for the local radio station. And he would be like, hey, you want to come out to this place? Or he'd be like, you want to hang out with me? I'm like, no. And he's like, hey, I got you tickets to so and so and so. And I'd be like, oh, well, then I'll come. So he had texted me one day and was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, Common is going to be at wherever. And I was like, okay, like, I'll meet you there. He goes, well, I need you to do something for me. And I said, okay. He's like, can you just like hand out 10 tickets or whatever? I don't know what they used to do at like the radio stations. But anyways, so he gave me tickets and I like stood on the corner and it was like, here, whatever. It took me like not even a minute. And he was like, if you do this, he's like, I'll get you meet and greet tickets to for Common. I said, all right. So me and my friend, we met him and I was like, all my tickets are gone. And he's like, all right. And so it was probably 30 of us. And we were like in this small little place and Common was like the center. And you would write down your question and people had like good questions like, hey, like, if I wanted to start rapping, blah, 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 they were asking like good questions. And so my question was like, can you take me on a date? I was like, I don't know, like 22, 23. And so my question was, can you take me out on a date? And so he wrote it down and he opened it up and he was like, can I take you out on a date? And I was like, that's me. And he was like, well, the next time I'm in Sacramento, I'll take you on a date. But like he was just saying it to say it. But anyways, Common owes me a date. That was like 13 years ago. But that's besides the point. The point is Common owes me a date. So that's my story about Common. And he is that fine in person. Common is fine. Busy Bone. Oh, Warren G. Warren G's cute. I promise you need to watch Never Have I Ever. I don't know if he was in season 1, but season 2. Common is fine. See, Audra, if me and you knew each other then, we would have known each other then. So yeah. Warren G is cute too. You know what? We ain't even gotta fight. We could come together. She could have him, but we gotta come together to make it happen. She could have him. He fine as shit. She could have him. The beard, That's all I'm gonna say. The beard. Oh, he's Carmen is so fine. Ooh, ooh, Yes, 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 yes. Oh yes. Uh-huh. 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 Do you guys watch? Oh God. It's some I don't think it's a Tyler Perry. I'll show you who he is. And tell me if you know him. Because oh God, what is his name? No. Oh God. No, that's not him. It'll come to my head. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so here's how I met him. So I judge cheerleading competitions, and him and his wife, they sell like t-shirts or whatever. His name is Ty something. Anyways, he's a very attractive. And he was on some I think maybe it was like a Lifetime Oprah show. It definitely was not Tyler Perry. It was like some uh anyways, and him and his wife just had a baby, but he's so cute. But he is so nice, like just humble. And people would walk up to him, they'd be like, "Oh, you're the guy from blah 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 blah." His name is Ty something, and he is the nicest person I've ever met in my life. And so every time I would see him, he'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I would see him in like Arizona. I'd see him in San Diego. I see him in San Jose. Bye, Nessa. I'm gonna get off in a little bit, anyways, because I have to get ready for my sushi date. But yeah. Oh my god. I'll remember it, but his name is Ty something. But yeah, he was the nicest person I've ever met in my life. Him and his wife. They were super, super, super nice. Lynn! Hey Lynn, how are you? Look, people just showing up. People just showing up. You guys are the best. I mean, sure, it's a date. She's a cool person. She's cool. I met her a couple weeks ago. She was really nice. So she wants to take me out. So oh, I hope you feel better. I really do. I hope you feel better. See, look. See, Lynn, you got people thinking about you. I know. Yeah, I met her like 2 months ago. And she was like, whatever. That's besides the point. Okay, so this is what happens. I got home and my son and my son's father are out of town, and I'm like, "Do you want to hang out?" And she was like, "Sure." So that's what's happening. Sometimes you have to ask yourself. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta ask. You gotta ask yourself. And she's nice. She's a very nice girl. Oh, and this all happened while we were here. I know, I can't wait. So excited. So, yeah, we do, Lynn. We hope you feel better. We really do. Oh, and FYI, you guys, I appreciate you guys for being here, but this is oh no. Um, I'm gonna post this on my Patreon. And but if you guys like DM me and you guys want to like go back and watch because it's been like 3.5 hours, I will I'll send you the link. Um we're almost I think she's like a year younger than me. I think she's 34. Yeah. So like we're around the same age, let's put it that way. Thank you. I can't wait. I'm really excited. We ain't got that far yet. We ain't got that far yet. We gonna find out tonight, but we ain't got that far yet. Cause okay, so what happened was we did like a food truck. There was like food trucks, and so I just went because it was like our first time out in like life. So I went and like we were standing in line together, and she was like, oh, well, we started talking, and she's like, oh, do you want to hang out sometime? But and again, this was like 2 months ago. So yeah. And so she got my number and then like, yeah. And then I went to Denver and then I was just in New Orleans and whatever. I am a Scorpio. I'm a November Scorpio. Well, she's picking me up tonight, so I mean, not like I have to get ready. I don't know. I'm not like y'all, it's too hot to be putting on makeup. It's just too hot for all this. So this is what I'm wearing. I have on shorts and a shirt, and that's it. Actually, his birthday. Wait a second. Okay, one of them, and you know what I'm talking about. One of them is a day before. No, shoot. He's a day after and a year after. What's the other one? The I think is he the same day as Star? You know who I'm talking about, Dre. Is he the same day as because we're all like there's like the third because I'm the 14th and I know him. I think he's the 15th and he's 85. I'm the 14th and 84. Okay, there it is. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But I think he's 86. So I'm the 14th and I'm 84. Star is the 15th and 85 and I think the other one is the 15th and 86. Or they're the 13th? I thought they were the 15th. Oh, I'm not talking about her. That's what I'm talking about because they're both the 15th, right? Or are they the 13th? Are they before me? Hey, my son is the 21st. Are you a Taurus or Gemini? Oh, okay. So yeah, they're the 15th. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Mhm. I only like women Leos. Let that be known. Oh, okay, so we're right there. I promise you, I only like women Leos. Oh my God, look at all of the Scorpios. Hey, Shadow. Y'all are the same. Yes, us November Scorpios, we got to stick together. Audra, we ain't gonna go there. I cannot do male Leos. I cannot. I've tried, I tried one, and then that was literally the worst to make me go, I will never in my life date another male Leo. And then I was like, oh, this is weird. Oh, it was just a coincidence. And then I dated one more and I was like, no, no, no. However, oh, one of my best friends, she's a Leo. Earth is a Leo. Like, there's so many women in my life that I love that are Leos. And I'm like, okay, so it has to be a gender thing. It has to be. Consider yourself lucky. Because really, even men? Mm-mm. Well, it's hard for me to like men in general. Good for you, Dre. Because you're a Scorpio. Because you're a Scorpio. We don't get along with male Leos. Friend, we don't. Even men, Bruce Lake? I mean, unless they tell me, there's not a lot of male Leos that I couldn't even tell you. I don't see, and that's the thing. I don't know a lot of male Sagittarius. I don't know a lot of Capricorns. I have one of I call her like my sister. She's a Sagittarius, but she is a Sagittarius. Don't do it again. I promise you, don't do it again. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. My son's father is a Virgo. My best friend, two of my best friends are Libras, and they were both born on the same day, 1 year apart. Like, I met one when we were 10 or 11. And then the next one that I met, they have the same birthday. I met her when we were, well, she's a year younger than me. I think I was 20 and she was 19. So I'm okay with like female Libras. Oh, see, you like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I grew up, my mom is a Cancer, my dad is a Cancer. Oh, God. It's not my date, so. My hubby is a Taurus, and so is my daughter. My son is a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, Miles was born like right on the cusp. So he's like May 21st. So he's like half Gemini, half Taurus, but he's a Gemini. Okay, good to know. Hold on. I'm on a live stream.
Well, I couldn't answer your call this morning because I was hungover.
Oh, well, you called me when I was asleep.
I did call you because I was drunk.
Oh, good to know. I'm going on a date tonight.
Is it with me here?
No.
Okay.
But I'll call you.
Yeah. Come over after your date.
It's with a girl.
Good.
Yeah, I know. I like your beard, Douglas.
Thank you.
Mm. All right, I'll call you after my date.
All right, come over after. I want to hear all the horny details.
Call us every 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, come over. We can waste pants. All right,
Bye.
bye.
Those are my friends. That's my Leo friend that I love. The girl. It's a good thing I'm a Leo because they're all stubborn and see, that's why we get along. Because you will set me in my place. You'd be like, Sharita, no, absolutely not. You would love my friends. Actually, Dre, you would. You would. She's a Leo and he's a Capricorn. Capricorn. You want the juicy details of my date? You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Yeah, because, yes. Interesting. Well, but when's your birth? You're not a September Libra though, Adrian. Don't tell my secrets. Right. Karma would be like, because when we were talking about the noodle boy, because okay, me and Karma have very different views about noodle boy, and she was like, we just gonna have to agree to disagree, and I was like, okay. Like I didn't know how to feel. She was like, because what had happened was, and I was like, you know what? You ain't even got to tell me. I agree with you. She was like, oh, the noodle boy. I know how you feel. And I was just like, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry, Karma. And she was just like, no, we good. Deaf noodles. Because I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with them. And Karma was like, no, ma'am. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What did I do wrong? She is. She truly, truly is. However, she's still my friend. And I'm that person where I'm like, I mean, you ain't got to like what I got to say, but we still going to be friends. See, again, agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Period. I know. I love you so much. But yeah. Because Karma was like, she said, let me learn you something. And I was like, what did I do wrong? She was like, nothing. But so. Michelle, you back? I know. Okay. So I have 2 hours. I have to get ready. I have to make sure I have to wash my face. I think I'm going to wear this hat though. But I'm going on a date. So there's that. But you guys, it's been 3.5 hours. You guys, thank you so much. Like I said, I miss you guys. I gave y'all 3 stories about my life. So I will. And I will keep you guys updated on Twitter. But thank you guys so much. I like him, but he should have had, we ain't gonna talk about that. So, but yeah. All right, Michelle, I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit, but I'm gonna eventually take it down and put it on my Patreon, but I'll leave it up for the rest of the day. So, but I love you guys so much. Sam, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bruce Leg. And thank you for coming in and hanging out. You guys are the best. And then yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So thank you, Andrea. I love you. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.